Welcome back, my dear students, and this is the most important lecture of this particular section, and that is how Google knows what your website is all about. So, if you understand this, then trust me, you will understand the full SEO, like what we are going to be doing in this particular section. All right. So, basically, if you take a look at this website, all right, now this website is an e-commerce website. All right, we know that because we are human being and we have mind. But Google is a robot. But do you know one thing? The Google is trained in a much better way, and Google knows, like, if your website has an e-commerce website, or if your website is a just static website. So Google knows everything. So by taking a look at this, you can see we have got the cart page, we've got the checkout page. We know that, and Google will also know that based on that. Similarly, if we go to the shop page right here, and now if we go on to this particular product, that is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and we just come up here. Now here you can see that we know that this is the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and we know that it comes in these three colors and these capacities right here, and this can be bought from our particular website. But Google also knows that. Do you know the reason? The reason for that is because Google has spiders, and what they do is that they crawl a website. So this, by just taking a look at the URL here it says iglowshop.com/product slash iPhone 12 Pro Max. So here this slash product, this will basically indicate Google that this is actually a product, and then we have got this iPhone 12 Pro Max right here, and here is the title of it. Now, there is a term called keyword, and keywords are the most important thing, and you will see that I will be referring to keywords in this whole particular section. So basically, how does the keyword work? Now, if you take a look at this iPhone 12 Pro Max, now Google will mark this particular word as a keyword. And what Google will do is that Google will look for this keyword in my whole this particular page, and Google will just search for it, like how many times this particular keyword is appearing on my article that has been added down below as a description of this particular product. So basically, Google knows it this way. Similarly, now if we go ahead and we take a look at this HP Omen series. All right, I just click on it, I'll be taken to the HP Omen series, and right here I am. Here it says HP Omen Tower PC Core i7. So now here you can see that this is a really very big title. All right, now what Google will do is that Google will break this title into many words, and then what Google will do is that Google will find it right here in the description, right here in the title, right here in the URL. And then if this particular word is actually coming in like so many times on this particular page, then that will be considered as the main keyword for this particular page. So let's suppose that your description and everything, like whatever the data that is on this particular page, consists of like 500 words. All right, so let's suppose that it consists of 500 words. Now let's suppose that our keyword is actually coming like 50 times. All right, like keywords is actually coming here in 50 times, like here in title, here in the URL, and here in this, and like in the description. Then our keyword density will be 10%. So that means that your keyword should be reappearing in your particular content or in your particular key page. Now remember one thing, that your keyword density should be like 3%, 3 to 5%. Don't go beyond that, don't go below that. And the reason for that is because if you go beyond that, Google will know that you are actually playing with the Google algorithms, and your website will not be on top of it. Similarly, if a single particular word is actually coming like less than that, like only 1% of the time, like if your content is actually of 100 words and only one word contains that particular keyword, then that will be considered as a 1% keyword density. So keep that between 3% to the 5%, not beyond that and not below that. and then your website will be for that particular keyword. Now, this is the one factor. That is how the Google basically clarifies, or Google basically knows that this website is selling HP Omen Tower PC. All right. Now, there is another thing how Google knows that, okay, this is actually selling the Tower PC. So let's suppose that I am a neutral person and I'm interested in buying HP Omen Tower PC. What I do, I just go ahead and I just hit there, and then I just hit buy now, and I just go ahead and I just search for it. All right. Now, when I search for it, I'm going to look for some of the websites right here. And let's suppose that I go to this Best Buy website and I just go in there. I just choose my country, and it's going to just go ahead and show me the results page. Now, I am using Chrome web browser. Okay. And I have just searched for HP Omen Tower PC and I'm interested in it. All right. Now, what Google is doing is that Google is tracking, like I have searched from Google. Now, Google is tracking my each and everything, like how much time I am spending on this particular website. So if I just spend like 2 seconds or 4 seconds and then I just click go back, then Google will think, okay, what I am looking for in a website, Google will think that, okay, he did not find this particular HP Omen desktop on this website. So now this website ranking might go down. Now let's suppose that I go down, and I just think, okay, I think this is the one I should be going up with. So I'll just open this up, and now Google knows that I have visited this website. And now what I will do is that I will spend some time. All right, so now I'm spending the time on the website, and now let's suppose that I found out that, okay, this is the product that I'm interested in. I just go there and I just buy from this particular website. So my each and every activity is being tracked by the Google. So Google, now this particular website's ranking will be automatically increased, and the reason for that is because I am now spending time on my particular website. So Google will mark now this particular website's ranking will be automatically increased because I'm searching for a keyword. I went to the website using this particular keyword, and now I'm spending some time on this particular website. So Google is tracking that. Now this particular website's ranking will be increased. So the number one factor that we have learned is that make sure that your keyword density is actually between 3 to 5%. Also, the content that your website contains should be like your website should be first like user friendly, all right, and the content that you are providing should also be like users should be liking your website. So that is also the main part, because your main first important thing should be to let the user come to your website and spend some time on the website. So if he is spending the time, Google is tracking that, and your website ranking will be eventually increased, be it like 6 months, be it like a year, be it like 2 years. But trust me, if your website layout is amazing, if your website is providing the quality product, if your website is providing quality content, quality images, each of the reviews are there and people are spending time, trust me, you will see that yourself, that your website will go huge. So that is why you must have seen so many SEO experts, they say content is the king. Do you know why? It's because they know that when a people comes to your website through Google and spends some time, Google will mark your website to be effective for that particular keyword. So keep that thing in mind. Provide the best content, provide the best product. Let the user spend time on your website, and you will see that your SEO will be increased. So that's how easy it is to actually work with the SEO. Now, from the next video, we're going to be talking in detail about the keywords, how to choose and plan your keywords, and we're going to be diving much deeper into it. And then we're going to be talking about titles, descriptions, and much, much more. So stay tuned, guys, and bye-bye.